Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. My cat Mega Kitty is currently asleep in the living room right now, resting comfortably under a blanket and a towel because that's how she rolls. And hopefully she'll be in a little later today and we can go see her. I'm working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler which I hope to release early next year. And I've been working on it for the past 3.5 years or so in my spare time. I work full-time as a co-dev for another studio, but I have fun doing both. And this game, I think, got a couple more things I need to do before I would have it ready for early access. One of those things is support for gamepads. Now, this may surprise some of you because you might think that would be one of the fundamental first things I get working. And for a time it was, and then somewhere in the past year I broke it. And I kind of worked on many other things because there are many things to work on. So I'm playing catch up this evening, getting the gamepad to work again. I'm going to start by making it work single stick, and then make it work double stick. And when we make it work double stick, I'm going to model off another video game that I really like and I think handles it well. I'm going to show you that game, and we'll learn a few lessons together, and we'll try and get that working. So without further delay, let's go get started here. So first let me show you how it plays right now with the controller. You can see I do support twin stick, but it's got problems. So let's look at single stick support first. So the first problem is the cursor staying on the hero, when really the cursor shouldn't be visible, period. Second problem is they should be firing in the direction that they're facing, but they're not. They're firing in this random, crazy direction that should not be happening. So we're going to fix that. Third problem is using their abilities. It won't work too well because they have to summon them where the crosshair is. But without a crosshair, where are we going to summon them? So obviously there's a couple problems here that we need to solve. So we're going to get started on that. And the solution rests in C++ code. So this is a function I wrote some time ago and needs to be updated, has some issues. So first problem here is we have this, we are specifically capturing a hero character here, but we don't really need to. All we really need is a pawn. In fact, we really need an actor. So this whole thing don't really need. And the other problem with it is, you'll notice that I call the function within this statement. Sometimes that makes it difficult to debug. Like right here, this statement right here, you have on one line, you have a function calling a function. Now, you can read it and you can understand it, but it's still hard to debug because you got to step into this, you got to step into this, you got to do all this stuff, and you don't know what this is when you get over here, really. So, you know, that's kind of just makes it hard to debug, and we're going to make this a little more easy to debug. So let's start with just one pawn. Player pawn. Let's see, does it take... Alright, template. Okay, so we're just going to do simply get owning player pawn. And this should be, yeah, this should be valid most of the time. Okay, next thing. Are we gamepad? In fact, really, this is the condition that really sets all of this off. I'd rather have this on the outside. And I want to start that by getting the input type in the first place. Okay. Gamepad. And we also need to get the owning player. So I think get owning player would have to be valid by this point. Let's clarify this player pawn. Okay. And this would be a const. Wanting player pawn. Hey, Braxton Wise, welcome. I'm glad to see you in the stream. How's your painting, your drawing going? Okay, so got these. Good, excellent. Just tidying up a bit of code here before I make a couple fixes. Might finish the project next time. It's always good to finish. Well, you know what? Let me rephrase. Projects are never really finished. They're just abandoned, like art. Been trying to figure out how to learn Unreal C++. Do you know C++ outside Unreal? What do you consider your experience level? And make sure that still works. I can really understand what it's doing. Alright. Why is this in white? I think that I may have found something wrong here. Can't do that myself, though. Okay. Oops, let me fix this. Oh, that's why it's complaining. Okay. Alright, well, have you ever tried making a hello world? Well, is it the language itself or the things that you, or the libraries that you do things through the language with, or something else you think? Oh, this would be one pawn. What coding language software is this? Like C++, Java? This is C++. I'm using the Unreal Engine 5.5. And you notice some of these colorings. This is because of the Visual Assist plugin. It changes the color scheme a bit, makes things easier to read, and I can do other things with hotkeys that I couldn't do otherwise. Alright, so let's make sure my changes didn't break anything. Alright, good. So I'm going to explain the problem I'm solving tonight, the first problem I'm solving. So I want to add gamepad support to my game. Well, it's already partially there, but it's really broken. So I want to start by getting single stick controls working. I want someone who has a single stick controller to be able to play the game. And there's a couple problems right off the bat. One, the crosshair shouldn't be here. And two, they're firing in all the wrong directions. So we're going to fix that first. Alright, so, but the prerequisite of fixing it was cleaning this function up a little bit to make it more readable, more editable. So the problem here is, this is where the cursor updates the screen location. It looks to see if I'm using the gamepad or not. If I'm using the gamepad, then this stuff will execute, and this will not execute. If it is keyboard mouse, then this is all skipped, and this will run. But what I do here is the cursor texture. Maybe this is what I should change first. Oh, visibility, that's it. Cursor set visibility. Yeah. Visible. This is kind of... Yeah, I need to fix visibility first. So we're going to do that. Let's see. Get those. Okay. We're going to make a new function. And as I'm writing this, are there any inherited functions? Dr. Dark reads, I can read C++, but if you ask me to do the same thing, I can do simple stuff, but if it gets too complicated, like Beyond Novice, I am lost. Based on this, I think it's more of a logical thing. I can't think of everything that is needed. I could start to write, but forget stuff. Alright, well, I like to think of programming as, well, when I program, I'm solving problems, and if it's a big problem, I'll take it apart into smaller problems, kind of break it up into smaller problems, and then solve each of those, knowing that by solving each of those, I can solve the big problem. So I would recommend maybe starting with getting experience, starting with making super simple programs, like maybe console apps. Like I want to write a program that maybe opens a window and says "Hello World" in C++. And once you got that running, try, I don't know, doing maybe some math. Maybe try, trying to think of what else. I just kind of went straight from consoles to text games and then to graphic stuff. Another thing I guess I would do is look for existing code, because that was how I learned quite a lot, looking at other people's code. But the thing is, if you start small and make Hello World apps, and you want to maybe read-write to files, maybe I'm trying to think of what you can do graphically. Maybe a very simple game engine that uses C++ you could probably leverage, but maybe do small things, and then you'll get more comfortable with it. I have an old school book, C++ Programming from Problem Analysis to Problem Design, 8th edition. I think my first one was Borland C++. You probably never even heard of Borland before, but that was an old book. And the thing is, I didn't really read it from cover to cover. I just kind of looked up what I wanted to, like, I want to learn how to subclass something. I want to learn how to make a projectile. I would just look it up. This was before the Google days, so it was harder. But I'd look at a couple of sample app programs in the book. I would download programs with source from bulletin board systems and other places, and mess with those. In fact, I really got started in programming with Atari Basic. I would take existing programs that were already on a floppy, and I'd mangle them to death until they were horribly broke, and it was fun to do that. And I would write programs from scratch from magazine columns. In the old days, you had magazines, and they had programs in some of the pages. So I'd copy every single line of code out of the magazine, and it was great. Good stuff. And my dad would help me too. He helped debug some of those programs when they weren't behaving right. So it was good times. I think cursor visibility. Yeah, that's what we need here. So maybe find small C++ applications you can make or tweak. Maybe find a simple program that you can want to build to make better. Let's see. Update. Shows or hides the cursor. Alright, so let's start with this. Pause menu visibility. Is there a way to query the pause menu visibility? I think that's the player controller can do that. They have projects at the end of the chapter. Oh, that's good. Have you tried writing those? And I forgot where the game paused is. Does this track when the game is paused? Because that's important. Ah, okay. Here we go. Game menu visible. Do I query that? Yes. Okay, so we'll do... First you want to get the player controller. Make sure that is... Oh, it's not. Where is this defined? Player. Okay. Now, what I'm doing right here, like some of these functions, or actually most of these functions are native to Unreal and not outside Unreal. So a lot of this will just kind of look like gibberish, unless you understand the ideas behind player controllers, player states, game modes, and so on that Unreal heavily leverages. So let's see. Well, all right. So get the player controller. Game menu, pause menu visible. What was that function name? Is game menu. Really, it's pause menu. I gotta fix that name at some point. We'll say, so we know that. Hey, Clayman, welcome aboard. Hey, man, your game is really coming along. It's so much fun to watch all of the gymnastics and and what's also fun is your overlay. It's just I like seeing the random fighters do the silliest things. I love it. Someday I might come up with my own overlay. Because there's some spectacular ones for that, mostly from game developers. Levels of creativity that I just don't see with other streamers. And I'm really tunnel visioned in my game right now, but maybe someday I'll figure out the things that interest me and come up with an overlay of my own. And also chat commands that they're also kind of creative. Yeah, 2 years ago. Actually, I am. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe after the game is when this gets out in Q1 of next year, hopefully. All right. So, match cursor. What was this? Match CVARs. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I think I want to split this out into another function. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a clean way to do that, though. Should be like that. Yeah, that's better. Hey man, I was playing some Risk of Rain 2 earlier. Got some good ideas for my game from it. Cool. Risk of I don't think I haven't played that one. So, but I don't know. I like some. I really do like the attacking, like crushing the terrain deformation, and during the fights. Force hidden. Okay, should cursor be visible? So that's false. And then. Next test, hide the cursor if the CVAR is set. Hide the cursor if the pause menu is visible. Check. What else do we test? There's one more test. No, I think that may have been it. Okay. Then in other cases, yeah, I got 3 seconds of fun down, but the grand scheme of things is missing something, which I think I solved now. Great. Yeah, it's good to have something to build your way up to, like a goal. Maybe not even necessarily a big boss, but something that it's a big payoff. A big payoff at the end. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other reasons why the cursor should be hidden. And I'm not thinking of anything. Oh, in fact, really this should use this. That's better. Hide, true. Okay. Dr. Dark, I have not. Should I look at that over learning different components of the Unreal Engine? I would say do whatever you're more comfortable with. If you want to dive into Unreal Engine and tinker with the code that way, then go for it. If you want to do it from the book, do it. If Unreal becomes very overwhelming, then maybe find something simpler, like the book, or another game engine even that uses C++, and then work on it until you get more comfortable. And then you can go back to Unreal. Actually, this should be... How about we'll say... I think it's technically true by default. Yeah, that makes more sense. And cursor not equal... Because I think we all have our different ways of learning. We're all kind of wired a little differently. Some of us like to read a book cover to cover and then dive into things. Others just like to dive into things and then use the book to clarify questions. Others want to throw a book away and just learn on their own. So, yeah, see which one suits you the best. Alright, so should be cursor. It be cursor is not. Then we'll do... that. Should cursor be visible? Colon. I can't say exactly. And I had my Borland C++ book. After the first chapters, I'm like, I'm never going to use templates for anything. This is all complicated. I don't even, and because they talked about templates, but they didn't really tell you when to use it, except for an excerpt I remember. It was, here's how you can organize planets. Planets are objects, and each planet's a different class, which all deviate inherit from the planet class. Like, yeah, but what am I going to do with it? And it never quite answered that for me. And over time I understood, but the book itself didn't really get me there. Okay, so that's, oh, and that's right. That looks right. This should be... right. Take cursor visibility here. There's a lot to do during a tick, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to see if I broke anything by doing this. Dark, to me, I don't think it's C++. I think it is more related to me not knowing that much about Unreal C++, like all the classes and how everything is connected. Maybe not everything, but the important parts of each of the classes. Yeah, it does. So the classes you want to understand, well, I guess starting with the actor class and maybe the object class, which it inherits from. A lot of things are actors, and actors. In the scene, they have lifetimes, or not. They have all kinds of properties and components and things you can do with them. Some of the classes you'll be interested in looking into are the game mode, game state, player controller, just to name a couple. Recommending maybe you make a very simple game where, new project, empty project, and then I think it comes with the default. You have the boilerplate game mode base and the boilerplate game state. Maybe make your own inherited classes of those and poke and prod at them a little bit. Maybe challenge yourself to make a super simple game maybe just have a cube flying around the scene. That's all you, and that's it. But implement the cube in C++, make it move in C++, and that's all you do. Alright, I'm actually going to test this first here. Okay, so I broke this. Let's see. Let's test this function, see where I went wrong. Oh, okay, so this is probably on by default. Yeah, it should be false. Yeah, so try to make like a sphere or a box, rotate around the scene, but again, implement it in C++. Try to do it without any blueprint and see how far you get. Or what you do is you could do it in Blueprint and then convert it to C++. You can do that too. Alright, let's see if it's still broken. Nope, that is working. But now I gotta test it in the game. Because I want to make sure that I didn't break the game. All right, come on, let's go. So, by the way, this is the first time I'm showing this off. My artist changed the main field, the Unknown Ruins field, and it looks like the cursor's working so far. If I go to the pause menu, let's see what happens. Pause. Okay, good. Cursor's gone. We just have the pointer now, and the cursor's back. So he made the field brighter, as you can see. Got some grass. You see the grass is kind of interesting setup there. So yeah, it's greener, and this actually addresses a concern that one of the other viewers had a few other days ago, which was this was kind of dark. So it's brighter. I think it's better. It's going to grow on me for sure. But I did ask, however, the artist go back, and I want him to add dirt around these stones because they look too clean. I want to get a little dirt right here, so it looks better. So that being said, we can go back to our danger room. And now I can actually go ahead and do what I wanted to do in the first place. So let me go to screen location. No, set visibility. Okay, so now the next visibility test is if the locus is valid. When I say locus, I don't know if that's the official term for it, but what I'm pointing at with the cursor, that's a locus. In fact, let me show it here. So now I have this line that points at what is called the locus. It's the point of interest that I'm pointing at. So, see, it's like that. Let me turn that off. And the locus, if it's not valid, it shouldn't show the cursor. And that's what I'm going to fix now. So, cursor visibility. Should cursor be visible? But you also notice how I broke this function up a bit. So now I have this one function here that is the source of truth for whether the cursor should be visible or not. Hide the cursor if there is no valid locus. So we're going to get the pawn. Locus tags. Oh, what was the function name? Has valid locus. Then return false. Alright. And that should be the first fix to supporting gamepads. And that's important to know. That's a really useful comment right there. Now I could have a comment that says, get the owning player pawn, but that doesn't tell me anything I don't already know from the function name. And it wouldn't tell me that, why am I doing a valid locus test? What does that matter? So now, but this comment tells me what I'm doing and why. So that's a big help. So if you're a developer, don't write comments that just tell that are pretty much one-to-one with the next line of code. Unless your teacher's making you write comments for everything, then whatever. All right, so let's have a look now. So now the cursor should be gone if I play single stick. Yep, looks good. But I'm still firing in all these crazy directions. We don't want that. So we're going to look at the projectile. So that's good. I'm going to save this change to source control now. All right. The match cursor is now hidden when using gamepad. Okay, now projectile ability. Okay. I want to find where is it using the aiming direction? Yeah, aiming direction. Perfect. This looks like aiming rotation. And I think the aiming vector update aiming values. Oh. There's nothing about gamepad here. Wow. Okay. So this component goes on the hero, and it is used for calculating aiming direction. Yeah, locus component. No. Okay. And his player controller. How about we do this? How did I know it was a gamepad? Current input type. Well, what I could do is I could test that instead. No, it should be... Should I test on the gamepad or should I test on the locus? I mean, well, nah, it should be locus, I think. Alright, so then we can just do owner character. Cop. I'll do that locus here. Else. And then we'll just do this again. Let's see if that fixes it actually. So the aiming component might be the reason that's not working. And it may surprise some of you that I'm working on the gamepad support this late into the project. Well, fact is, there's a lot of stuff to do in the project, and I don't normally play gamepad, so I kind of put it near the low priority, but I'm going to be having some network testing very, very, very soon. And I was actually going to already start having it, and I thought, even if I tell players that gamepad's not supported, they're just going to ignore me and try to use the gamepad. So it's one of the basic things I learned about testing games. And that is, if you tell a player something doesn't work, they're going to do it anyway. So don't even bother. Alright, let's see if that made a difference. No, that's still broken. Let's make sure it's the aiming component, though. Oops. It helps with people as this ability as well. They can connect different items as a gamepad. That's right. Oh, it never called the code. Why didn't it call that code? Has valid locus. I thought I just tested that. Hey, Ren from Serenity, what's happening? Alright, controller mode. Oh, didn't want to walk there. Let's do... Well, how can it be valid? Because I'm using a gamepad now. Where's it getting that vertex from? Well, wait a minute, and then how can... If that's true, then how is it that this is returning false? Ran from Serenity, not much, just some winding for the night. How's development going? It's going okay. Just getting the gamepad support in. Wait, so how... Well, if that's valid, then why... How can the cursor be... Oh. Huh. Oh, because I pressed... Oh, that's right. Because I pressed a key, that's why. Alright, let me look at here again. Alright, see if this works. No. Still not working. I wonder if that's it. Let's go back to... Okay, so we're back to mouse, keyboard, mouse. Oh. Oh, okay. It's actually... Oh, this is being called. That's right. Right rotation and movement. Oh, that's because I'm in gamepad mode, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I already did that. So I don't need that code. So let's get rid of it. I didn't change anything here, actually. So if that's the aiming rotation, then why am I wildly shooting... my projectiles? Or maybe it's this. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. It's not valid. We're going to use the player aiming rotation. Is there a reference to aiming components in this? In here? Nope. Ah, we already got that here too. Okay. Oh, I don't want to put this in another block, but I may have to. Yeah, let's do that for now. I hate duplicating code. Alright, we'll see what that gets us. So if this works, then we should be firing in the correct direction. A single stick. Now I forget which game it was, but I saw a cool feature where you could configure whether the D-pad is your other stick or not. In fact, you could configure your stick 1 and stick 2. Here you can choose which of the 3 sticks on your controller to slot that in. That was pretty cool, but I'm not doing that unless a lot of players ask me to. Alright, here we go. And let's fire. Good. Yeah, that's what I want to see. So we got better single stick support right here. Let's try that with the melee character now. Yeah, that feels good. And this character is so much fun to play as. Okay. Alright, let me review and save that change. Okay, a couple of changes here. Okay, so I didn't change anything here, so that can go away. Alright, that looks good to me. I didn't really need to change that. Okay, made it so if the locus is invalid, heroes will attack in their actor forward direction. Ren, this is really fascinating. I love seeing how things are created. Which programming language are you using? C++. So with Unreal Engine, you can use C++, or if you don't want to learn C++, you can use blueprints. Let me think of a blueprint that I could show you. That's a good one. Got a bunch of them here. Okay, that looks a good one. So blueprint, oh, no, it's not a good one. I need to find another one. Pinwheel might be a good one. Actually, not this, but the actual pinwheel blueprint. Or maybe it is built in. Yeah, this is Blueprint. So there's C++, and then this is like visual. This is like a visual graph. It's both have in common, like imagine you're writing a to-do list. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. But it's not always that simple. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but you're following it visually. So like in C++, I would call a function called getDataTableRowNames, and it gives me this value. Then I set a local variable to what the length of that array is. Then I do some math here. Again, this is all, I can translate this all to C++. But it's more readable. You don't have to worry about the syntax of C++. There's a trade-off though. This is a little slower, and you don't get as much of the cool stuff that you can do in C++. Depending on your project, I mean, you can do mostly Blueprint if you want. It's up to you. I do C++ because I'm used to it and because it's faster. So, all right, I think I fixed those bugs. So let me make sure my code still compiles, and then I got to do the next step. That is using an ability. So this is the last thing I need to support for single stick gamepad support. Is invoking an ability. Now, some abilities you summon things, like you summon a spike trap, or you summon a turret that shoots other players. But if you're single stick, you can't really tell the game where you want it. At least not right now. So let's see what happens when I try doing that. I'm going to try using an ability. And let's see what it does. I actually forgot the button for it. What was that? That was a ping. Oh, that was a pinwheel. Cool. Oh, okay. So that's my dodge. That's my tackle ability. I'll make sure that still works. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not facing the direction I'm running in. Let me start over. Okay, now I'm facing the direction I'm running in, but what happened? Oh, that's probably the pinwheel. That was probably it. We'll do it. So let's do that dash again. Okay, that was good. Interesting. I've never seen Blueprint before. I've seen a bit of C++, but barely skimming the surface of it. Yeah. I've been working in C++ for over 2 decades, and I still feel like I'm skimming the surface. There's some incredible stuff you can do with the language, and I can hardly keep up with all the other things you can do with it, like as language improvements are done. Okay, but I can't seem to use my abilities though. I think I know why. I think it's because the locus is valid, so it's like, nope, I'm not going to try and spawn anything because I don't know where to spawn it. So I'm thinking the solution to that. Well, there's two options I can do. One, I could make the object spawn in front of me in a fixed distance, and that would work. Option B, however, is something my friend actually recommended to me a week ago. That when you spawn something, and I'm going to go back to keyboard mouse, when you spawn something, I mean, you know it's going to spawn at the mouse cursor, but he wants to be able to see like a shadow. He wants to be able, instead of pressing the button to spawn the turret, he wants to hold the button down to figure out where to put the turret, and then release the button to spawn it. And we call that shadowing, well, at least he did. And I'm thinking that might work for single stick. So imagine I'm playing the single stick, and I want to spawn a turret. So what I do is I'd hold down the button. I hold down the offense ability button, and then I move the stick to where I want to drop it, and then I let go, and then it will spawn it. The problem with that is you have to stop running to do it, and that's a trade-off. That's a tough trade-off, because now if I want to place an object somewhere, I have to stand still, and that's not going to work. So maybe I will have to think back to to just having a fixed distance Yeah, that's just the stock stream avatars. Nothing special about that. So, what to do? Yeah, I'm thinking a fixed distance. The problem with that, though, is the server also tracks where your locus is, and that if you're using your gamepad, you don't have a locus, single stick, then the server won't know where to spawn the item. But I think I already addressed that, though. Let me take a look at the spawn actor ability. That's where this is all going to come down to. Okay, I think the owner tells the server where to spawn it. That was probably it. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is the function I'm interested in. Calculate the location where the actor will be spawned. Okay. Locus location, locus rotation. Yeah. Okay. So let's tidying this up just a bit. Spawn location. We'll start here. If equals avatar actor, okay. We'll default it to this. And then we do if then we start doing all this stuff. Wait a minute. Is this using... Oh. Spawn rotation. Yeah. Actually, what is the spawn rotation? Oh, it's... Oh, it'd never be set. Oh, okay. Let's do... Actor rotation. Actually, no, we want the yaw. And I forgot what the ordering was. What is that? Okay. Oh, we already do that here. Perfect. And it's also used here too. Huh. Yeah, I guess this was actually a little buggy, now that I see it. That looks more correct to me. Oh, spawn. Oops, this actually should be outside. Location, okay. Spawn location rule. Yeah. Let me roll that. I didn't realize that this was a bit messed up. Let's start fresh here. So what I want to do, so we have the spawn rotation rule. What we got? What are the possible rules here? Locus rotation. I'm kind of stuck with these options, but and this should happen later. And this should happen later. Okay, so now we're just down to locus stuff. Okay, so let's get spawn location. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a... So, yeah, if there's no locus, then locus rotation is always going to be the player rotation. So that's kind of a hacky way to deal with it. I might leave that. I'm going to do... Okay, this looks good to me as a start. If okay. That's fine. Then we take all this, move it in here. That's better. I can work with that. Can mean that the player is using single stick gamepad. Actually, I want to clarify that at the other place I was just in. Cursor, match cursor widget. Be the case if the player is using single stick gamepad. Place the object in front of the player by a fixed distance. I think there's a max distance. Focus location. By half the maximum locus distance from the player. We're going to try that. Yeah. Jan MNZ, good day to you too. Looking forward to catching your stream later this evening if you're going to stream. What was it? Avatar actor. No stream today. How's deving? Pretty good. I'm working on single stick support. The gamepad support in the game is actually very lacking right now. So I'm fixing single stick, and then I'm going to go to dual stick. But when I do that, I'm going to show off another game that I want to model the dual stick controls off. And it's really cool. It's a game called Colt Canyon. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. I'm not too far from that now. So distance, and then locus location equals actor forward vector. No, wait. Equals. So it's co-working with Gotcha Monitor 2. Got it. Get actor location. Wait, do I want that? Yes. Plus times distance. Okay, let's see if that works. Just trying this off the top of my head, seeing what feels good. Ah. Oh, whoops. I also forgot the button for spawning. I gotta look in the configuration. Oh, I broke it again. Let's play that. Where on earth did I put the... Well, I need those buttons. Wonder if I broke that. Wonder if there are no buttons that actually conjure the effects. Or maybe it is trying to work and I'm just doing something wrong here. Let's, here. Here we go. Okay, so it's failing to even get that far. Let's have a look at why. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's actually not a proper test. Because we're not... Okay. So we're going to need to make a change. This test... Is there anything... Do we have any abilities that pounce, spawn... Oh, yeah. Oof. How am I going to fix that? So the problem is... the parent class is trying to use a different location that I'm trying to use here. How am I going to deal with that? Oof, this is a bigger refactor than I thought. Alright, I gotta think on this one. So, this requires special thinking here. Because there's other abilities I have to think about too. I think having a base level ability target location that I can override in the child classes might be the way to go here. Now, let me look at the pounce ability. Oh, because that uses a locus, which is already replicated. Oof. Wow, I backed myself into a corner on this one. Well, I think what I might do to deal with that is Um, take a breather. I don't want to make a change here yet. Take a quick breather by playing a game. So let's do... Let me pull up the latest Steam build. We'll play out a quick round. And clear the air, as it were. Ah, he doesn't like when I switch screens. But yeah, so now it still thinks on... Let me quit that. We'll do proper full screen. Huh, it's still not showing in full screen 1920 1080. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay. It kind of just fixed itself. I have no idea how. Oh, and it's going to unfix itself, I think. Nope, still works. Oh, whatever. Let's get it started. Did I package a new field yet? I don't know if I did. Oh no, I didn't package it. This is the old version of it. See, it's a little bit darker on the ground and the stones are different. Also, the field lines are pretty sharp when we meant to fix that. I like it more with keyboard and mouse myself. That's just me. Oh, thought I had him. You fool! What did you pass it that way for? There we go. Uh-oh. Quick, take the ball. Thank you. Oh, whoa, missed that one. Oh, I missed him. Oh, yeah. Oh, and we got him, and the ball's way over there now. Oh, oh, it got me with the turret. Oh. Come on, we got this. Here, eat my turret. He got this. Oh, I never put a dirt cloud in after the turret falls back into the ground. I gotta do that. Oof. Here, eat some spike traps. Oh. Oh, I missed it. Come on, come on. Yeah, take that. Let's do this. I still haven't taught the AI how to properly defend on those shots. It's so easy to make a goal that way. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you something else. First, let me throw a spike trap down and show you that. Spike trap! Oh, and they got slowed down, and they're crawling in the ground. Now, we can switch heroes mid-game. I'm going to be Latunia. That's number 6. Oh, well, yeah, I got melee. Oh, I'll show you. Get back here. Yeah, that's how I do it. Pass it. That's it. I'll catch it. Oh, I didn't catch it. Get back here. Whoops. Triconin, this looks like a blast to play. You know, and this is just with bots. I really got to get people copies of this. I'm actually on my way to doing that. I just want to fix that gamepad problem first. And if you want to join the closed alpha, then just go ahead and follow the link. And if you give me constructive feedback, whether it be good or bad, as long as it's useful, and you play it like more than just once and then shelve it, then I'd be happy to let you keep a product key for yourself, even through the release. But again, in exchange for constructive feedback. Even if it's a feedback I don't agree with, as long as it's constructive and and helpful. Oh, oof! Oh, that was cool. Watch this. I'll mute him so he can't do anything. Here, watch. I'm going to give my allies a buff now because I'm a support player. There. Now we're faster and stronger. Oh. And he scored a goal on himself. Wonderful. Let's pick another hero. Oh yeah, I'll be the Dragoon. Oh. Get rid of the ball. Notice his projectiles are slower, but they're stronger. Ooh, oof. Yeah. Nice. A little teamwork there. There. That's my wyvern right there. He's hurting the other. All right. Let's time for a little fire-breathing action, I think. Oh, summoned a log and threw it at me. Hey, oh, you got the ball. We'll fix that real quick. Fire-breathing dragon right there. Yeah. Oof. Oh, spike trap. I'm so slow now because of it. Oh, and he got me to boot. Well, just for that. Here, take my dragon. Got him. Come on, can I do one more? Oh, I can't. We still won, though. Do one more. All right, I gotta restart the game because of a bug I fixed. Do one more match, and then back to this. And I think I know what I'm gonna do when I do get back to that. So we're gonna do a custom game. We're gonna go in the desert. I'm going to show you the meta games that are in this game because you thought, hey, this game looks cool, you got heroes, you got fighting, but that's not all. Because there are monsters in some of the maps that try to slow you down a little bit. I teleported. Whoa. That didn't help. And you're too big to fit over there. Oh, I better fix that later. Oh. Oh, there's the worm. Come on, we gotta hit him first. Then he'll make a sandstorm appear and pull the enemies away from their own goal. Oh, or we don't need to do that either. He's poisoned up there. He died. Yeah, I'll block him with a wall. Oh. Bad placement for the wall right there, I guess. And by the way, we can run through that wall. My teammates can do that. Oh, there he is. Hit him, hit him. No, you don't. I got a special plan for you. All right. Pulling the other team away from their goal. Where's the ball? Oh. They're stuck in the sand pit. I gotta fix that. That needs some work. Oof. No, you don't. Haha, blocked him. I'm telling you, 10 people playing this game? Oh man, it's gonna be something. Oh, you get back here. Watch the... Oh, nice! Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, they got the worm. Oh, no! Oh, ouch. Back here. Yeah, see, I'm having trouble getting over the ball now because... Oh! And watch out for that turret. I got a tornado of my own for you. Oh, wow, that got him. Oh, yeah, that was teamwork right there. Alright, someone else. Be the Beastmaster. Oh. Oof. Oh, pushed him away. No, get the ball. Oh, yes, that's it. Oof. I'll show him. Oh. Oh, nice play. I better get over there quick. Ah. Get the ball. Yeah. See, they're getting pulled away from their goal. He's more polished, though. And I have my dog attack the enemies now, see? Corgi's attacking. I gotta fix that too. The attacking's kind of weird, and it's not very visible. So this is probably the most unpolished character at the moment. Oof. Go, go, go. Oh, man. Let's get the ball. Get my rabbit making me run faster, and him too. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Oof. Oh. Ouch. That does it. Calling in my attack dog again. Oh. Not when I have the ball. Oh. Killing my frame rate. Pass it, pass it. What are you doing? Alright. Also, I don't remember the Beastmaster being this slow as far as running speed. I gotta look into that. I thought they were faster. Corgi chasing that guy over there. Well. Hey. Draconin, fill out the form, totally reasonable request on the feedback. Cool. Well, after the stream's over, I will hook you up with the Steam key, and then you can grab a version. So there are not a lot of people who have a copy right now, so you won't find anyone playing multiplayer at the moment. Now, we could probably do a match at some point, but I'd really like to get this single stick problem fixed first. So maybe by next stream we can do something. Let's see. Let me fix this. Improved code comments. And spawn. I'm going to undo everything I did here, because now that I know the scope of the problem, I want to start fresh. And I decided that I am going to have a new function in this base class that is responsible for supporting a custom, like a target location for the ability, whether it be spawning or tackling or pouncing or whatever. And then child classes can inherit from that. I'll look at one more quick thing. It was the pounce. Oh, tackle ability. Oh, that's right. That's an animation. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a refactor. But I think it's a good refactor. I think it's going to be worth the headache. It's going to be a lot of work. So I think before I start that work, I want to show off, see if Steam will let me do this, play Colt Canyon. This is what I want to model the twin stick function from. And by the way, Colt Canyon is on Steam. If you think Colt Canyon's a cool game, I played it. I won it. I played co-op. I played with my brother. We both won it together. Lots of fun. It is just a shooter game. Well, I should say what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of it's a precision, like it's a very hard game. So I'll show you what I mean with the. Let's do new run. This will work. It doesn't really matter which class I play for demoing purposes here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for twin stick support. So this is single stick. You fire. Now it works good. Now here's twin stick. This is where you're aiming. And a couple things I like about this twin stick here. One, it's very fast. So if you push the stick as hard as you can, it moves fast. Secondly, what was the reload? I forgot the reload button. Okay. Secondly, yeah, rotation is pretty snappy. Yeah, third, as you go to the edge, it doesn't stop flat. It just kind of stretches. It decelerates near the edge. I don't like that. I also like the dots that connect your character with the target so that you can kind of see where the straight line is. So I'll play a quick few minutes, show you what this game is like. This came out years ago, by the way. Oh, there's a bad man right there. Let's see if I can sneak up on him. Got him. Pocket pistol. I forgot how to switch weapons. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can... Come on. Phew. Nice. Uh-oh. He spotted me. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, there's a guy to my south, too. Oh, no! Uh-oh. That really did it. Get out of there. Ooh. Oh, ouch. Uh-oh, that guy's got a rope. He's actually a tough guy. Ouch. Phew. Down to 1 heart left, so that's tough. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun, and I recommend it. It's on Steam, called Colt Canyon. I'm using it for twin stick studying. Uh-oh. So we got... Uh-oh. I think he spotted me. So did he. So you choose your upgrade. Oh, no, wait. Come back, come back. Let's see. Companion, dropping more gear. Oh, yeah. Slow enemy bullets, absolutely. So, yeah, this is great. I think education and twin stick controls. So I'm rescuing that guy, so I'm going to go to the next level. It's procedurally generated levels. Good health. I forgot how to switch weapons. I gotta... Oh, okay. Yeah, I prefer that pistol. Shovel. No. Oh, good stuff. Oh, wow, look at all that health. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh, he's got body armor, I think. Oh, that guy's a nasty dude. Whew. Oh, cool. What's this? Slug gun. Okay. Oh, by the way, the horse kicks you, so don't go near it. The game also rewards you for... Oh no, this guy. Get out of there. He's got our body armor. Oh. Oh, I died. So yeah, it's not an easy game. But anyway, that's the twin stick. I'll get out of here. Again, it's Colt Canyon. Recommended on Steam if you like games like that. So make sure I got nothing to commit here. All right, let's put the music back on. And so in the spawning actor ability, we had a function. We use the locus on things, but with single stick, that's not practical. So we're gonna make a new function. Get ability target location. And we're going to do a default implementation on that. I want to change the files, please. I wonder... Yeah. So in the case of pouncing, I think it already just gets the locus. Okay, test locus reachability. All right, everything else is baked into the locus. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a whole new section for this. Yeah, there's so much I'm going to have to change, though. I'm going to look at the pounce ability. Take that out for a second. Take this out for a second. I'm going to look at the pounce ability again real quick. And reminder, if you haven't wishlisted it already, go ahead and give us a wish list on Steam on our store page. I actually do want to do a marketing campaign to spread the word to try to rack up more wish lists so I can get a good bead on how many people want to play the game. However, that's going to wait till after Steam Next Fest. I don't think it's a wise thing to do any campaigns right now until Next Fest is over. And still no sign of Mega Kitty anywhere. She's still sleeping in the living room. Because I want to make sure that this change I'm going to make is going to be... I want to get an idea for how much work it's going to be. I already know it's going to be a fair bit, but I want to poke on some of the abilities and make sure. Like the Horus Pounce, for instance. What kind of work is that going to entail? Because it may go beyond the ability. It may be in the animations too. Yeah. Move over time. Like... Yeah, stop an initial. Oh, you know what? I just got an idea. Why not just set the locus? Yeah, maybe I can just set it, and then that will fix that. Let me think how that would work. Oh, you know what? I need to turn this on again. So maybe another solution is we set the locus and then commit the ability. But how do I avoid that locus from getting overwritten? Alright, okay, I got an idea. Let me close out and roll back my changes again. I did not change that. fact, I want to go back and recall why this is failing in the test scene. Alright, so back to single stick. Okay, here we go. Why is it failing? Static mesh component. Oh, because it's... Boy, what's the Z coordinate? Oh, 94. So locus here is, whoopsie, 0. Okay. Sure the target's not more than the max step height from traversable ground. Okay, that's because the locus is at waist level, and that's why this test is failing. So what do I do about that? Well, alright, suppose I did fix that. What does that get me? Why would this care? Oh, okay. I know why. Wait a minute. Where is this called? And where is this called? I'm thinking, what if I always had a valid locus? What if it was always in front of the player a fixed distance? I'm gonna tinker with that idea. Is this even calling locally controlled? No, it's not. Oh, right, because it's only on the... Alright, alright. Locus. Alright, so this makes it so if I'm using the gamepad, then I'll have the locus always be in front of the player, a fixed distance ahead of them, on the ground. I want to see how this affects the abilities. Really? Oh. And do I do a negative test there? Am I facing the right, same direction again? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it tracking? My mouse is tracking somehow. Oh no, that's the what I just did. Oh, it's broken now. No, that's not a good idea. So if I just do this, that still works. But then if I do... Well, yep, that's broken. That's interesting. I wonder what I did wrong here. I think it's that. So why does that keep moving? This should be a constant. Yeah. Why would it do that? Huh, well, that didn't work. Alright, what if I try something else? Let's try... So basically trying the same thing as before, but done a little bit differently. And I still want to see what happens. It will probably spawn the turret on top of me instead of in front of me. Okay, that works at least. Let's try spawning. Yeah, spawned it right on me. Which isn't terrible. Well, pouncing won't work, but... Well, what if I did it... What if I added that distance? If I did that. I mean, that's pretty far, but if I were to be another hero... Oh, well, I didn't do it. He's still pouncing at the... Huh, didn't expect that. Yes, that would be it. Yeah. So ultimately, I'm going to need to do a couple of custom things here. Originally, I wanted the locust component to be kind of a dumb component where I could just set a value to it and have it read from other places. And then I kind of abandoned that a little bit when I was working on twin sticks last year. And now I'm kind of in a little mess here. The problem is there's no real defined locus when you're playing single stick mode. And I think... I'm not sure yet whether I want each ability to do something different in the absence of that, or whether I want to use a special placeholder locus in that event, or what else. So I'm not sure yet what I want to do, and I want to think on that, maybe sleep on it too. So I'm going to roll that change back as well. At least I tried a couple of things that better help me understand the problem domain. So let me look at my task list, see what else I can work on. In fact, I kind of want to preen this almost. Yeah, that's shadowing I was talking about. So I'll start with the old stuff. Yeah, field object becoming semi-transparent when a pawn appears behind it. That's actually kind of a low priority, medium low priority at the moment in the face of other things. Have ball tech when it's on water and bob. That's pretty low priority. Maybe lower still. Need build number and use that number for matchmaking. Yeah, I'll sit on that. The match... Okay, actually there's something I could probably do. Run map checks. So let me do that. I did want a random map check on the new field, actually. Oh yeah, one thing I did finish, this muzzle warning, that Dodger arrow muzzle warning. I think that's an old GP, that's an old effect. I don't that I'm not using anymore, so that's done. So let's go back to the new field. And do a map check. Okay, these use nanite. So let me find pine tree. Okay. Let's look at that pine tree. Actually, I want to disable nanite. Okay, pine trees still look okay. Alright, we got a few more issues. Field uses nanite. I gotta be careful about this one. I want to make sure I don't break it. Let's make sure we see the kind of grassiness here. So where's the field? Turn off nanite. Good, still looks good. Border stones, right? It's all the same. Same thing. Alright, still looks good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, stop that. Save everything. Okay. Now, I am technically not done yet, the map check, because I still have 3 more maps that my artist is finishing up. See, better messaging when heroes casting spells. That is actually work in progress. I've already started. I have it working for the archer and for the wizard, but that's it. I gotta do the other 7 heroes too. Move UI, weapon elements, no owning to a new weapon definition. Yeah, it's a little bit of busy work, but I want to do that. Yeah, weapon display name. That's good. So nothing else is using it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I want to do that one off screen on my other Windows login because I want to do a cook, and that also takes a long time to do. Okay, that. Create a trigger box in the goal area so that team members inside it get buffed. I'm going to hold off until I get player feedback on that one. And speaking of holding off, after all this time, I think we got a Mega Kitty in here. I've been waiting a long time for you, Mega Kitty. Where have you been? You sleeping? Oh, you want me to pick you up, huh? Alright. Oh, Mega Kitty. Hey, Missy, say hi to all the people watching the stream, Missy. There. Let's put you at your favorite spot. There you go. Move this out of your way. There. What do you think of that, Missy? Gonna hang out with me for a bit? Alright, that means it's time to get the cat camera going. And we have Mega Kitty. In fact, let's give her the full screen treatment. Oh no. Where are you going, Missy? Alright, I think that's quite enough of that. Jackrabbit teleporting over the place while running in circles. I fixed that. Have the soccer ball stylized per field. I do want to do that, but not tonight. Placement aiming for abilities. That's the same thing as when I had up above. Oh no, you're leaving, Missy? Oh. Well, it was fun having you here, Missy. I start a match. match of heroes around the top center. Yeah, a lot of these, I don't really want to... Environmental objects on the field. Be able to damage. I think that may not be... That's definitely not doing that tonight. Oh, I fixed that like weeks ago. Okay. Stats, I'm working on... Actually, I've started working on that. Yeah, the stats screen. So I was making a very, very dirt simple, basic prototype for the stats pane. I don't even know if I want it to be full screen or not. I don't think I do. It's just going to have some 3 icons. One of them would be your total playtime, number of matches played, and number of wins you've had. Then after that, it would come to a stats drop down and then a list box. This list box would have all the broken down stats: number of goals, number of assists, takedowns, and other things would be in this list below. So it'd be pretty, and then you have drop down here. It can be all heroes combined or individual heroes, and they also include playtime for those individual heroes. I could probably fold these into that actually, where this would be the heroes, how many matches you play with a certain hero. But I think the aggregate numbers would be good tracked separately, I think. So I'm still thinking about this. But I want to have that in... I want to start working on this after the gamepad issues are fixed. And the other thing I've been working on is a practice field. So I played some videos from earlier. I looked at how other games did their practice fields. And... let's see, where did I put that? So I looked at, like, Rocket Arena, or sorry, Rocket League. I look at that, and then I look at their free play arena. And I like it, because this is the kind of arena that I want. I want players to be able to just mess around, hitting target dummies, sparring with a goalie, and just running around testing their weapons without cooldowns, things like that. And that's what I have in mind for mine. I'm not going to have any tutorials because A, I don't have the bandwidth for it, but B, I feel like I shouldn't have to have tutorials in my game. I really want it to be pick up and play. You got your button bindings listed on the lower left. Most people know what soccer is. They kind of know what to do. So I'm thinking back to the old games where there were no tutorials. You just felt your way through, but the controls were intuitive, so you got along just fine. And like Colt Creek just now, or Colt Canyon. I mean, it does give you some instructions, but I'm able to start playing and discover the buttons myself, and I like that. And now other games do it their way, like Overwatch. They have this big area. They got bots, and you can spawn enemies. And I think I might have some enemies just so you can test your damage out and your abilities out. But other than that, that's about all I want to do. I don't need anything big and complicated like this. And I am using the old field for the old Unknown Ruins field for my practice field. This is the new Unknown Ruins field that came to me on Saturday, and I'm going to take the old one and make that the practice field. So, and it'll look like I'll move some of these trees around, but it looks more run down, more beat up a bit. There's no stands or anything. That's okay. But I think it'll make a fine practice field. So I might brighten up the land a little bit, but that's about all I do. So yeah, I took the flags out. Yeah, but the new one, it also looks a little better, beyond up here. Got some mountains in the background. Got some trees. You won't see them most of the time anyway, but they're there. So it's kind of because what I might do is have a camera angle, like having the heroes coming in from, I guess, the center, like these coming out these doors. Probably get rid of some of the foliage here, running down the stairs, out these doors, and then running to the new, running to their new fields. So I'd have something like that. And when I do that, the camera would be probably like kind of facing something like this. So you kind of see them running out. And then it kind of moves the camera to the goal. And then you see them all line up. So something I plan to do a little later. I think it would look especially good in the desert field. Yeah, when they're running out from here. Nice background going on. So yeah, I really want this game to stand out as a fun soccer game. Air Force, what's happening? What else? So there's also a new field in we're making some changes to the high bridge field. So we got some new mountains here. And we choose a new material for the bridge, but it's not done yet because you got these cracks in it which you're supposed to fall through, but they're really edgy, as it were. These clear polygons. There needs to be more debris. It needs to be rounder. So that's a work in progress. The other thing we want is to not make this edge so rigid. I'm going to have some debris over here, a couple of rocks, kind of make it a better separation. But what we have right now is really nice. We even got to the trees and all this. So we're getting there. So back to the bug list, community servers, and that's a lot for just one task. Password protected, support mutators, mods, custom teams, configurations. That's more of an epic, really. Yeah, Steam Deck. This is actually, it works on the Steam Deck, except the controls are terrible right now because of the gamepad not working right. New field. Now I want to name this real quick. Yeah, VFX changes are in progress. Ability previews, they're technically done, but they're going to be improved once more new VFX come in, and I'll make a new test for that later. Finalize the music. I want to have so we have one song that plays every match. I'm debating having a second song that plays based on which team you're on. Maybe the current song will be the blue team song, and the other one will be the red team song. Just kind of thinking out loud on that. Settings menu needs a reskin. Confirmation tops need restyling. Achievements. Oh, I already did this. So how many open items do we have? 68. All right. That includes some epics as well. All right, so I think I'm going to do one or two more games and then call it an evening. So let's get another game going. In the level that we haven't played yet tonight. Oh yeah, I love playing this one. The volcano field. Oh, brawler. Mount Penatugal. Oh. Oof. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Ooh, it's close. Really gotta teach him to get to not let me go so easily like that. How did that happen? Yeah, I got him. Oh. Oh, where'd the ball go? Oh. Ah, so much for the shutout. Oh, nice. No. Now we still got 6-2. All right, well, that was fun. Okay, so got some good stuff done this evening, and I think it is time for me to take a rest because I did work full time job earlier today, and I've had my fill of game development, and part of the process is to rest. So I'm going to find us someone to raid off to. I was thinking actually Swashbuckling Fox. See, they're working on looks like a fighting game that involves swordplay, so that looks kind of fun. So I'd like to go ahead and send this all to him. So thanks everyone for coming in. Thanks for watching, and I'll be streaming again Mondays. And hopefully by this time next Monday, I'll have some more playtesting going. I'll hopefully have the gamepad support working, at least single stick. So thanks again everyone for showing up, and hopefully I will see you on my next stream.